And I'll be honest, it's my first stint. There's a long shot. Beats the goaltender. Langford Gasmo was screened. That shot came in from the blue line. He never saw it, didn't react at all. And St. John take a 1-0 lead. Goal comes the 7:23 mark here in the opening period, or 7:23 left to go in the period. That long shot, and goaltender had trouble with that. Morrock across to Knapp. Tried to play it back, and St. John bring it back out at the blue line. Cleared away. Back out at center, the ball comes. Morrock tried to feed it in front. That was intercepted. St. John swinging it wide, trying to drive it to the front of the goal. Comes back here at the point. That was kept in by Brody Walsh. Over along the far boards, down into the corner. Flipped out. Chance there for Saskatoon, but the shot went well wide of the goal. Now it's down into the corner as we catch up to it. Right into the crease, diving out to make the save is Garvin. He'll hold on to it. Down to 6:10 left to go in the opening period. 1-0 St. John leading Saskatoon. Both teams get in a line change. Penalty as a player was knocked into the boards in behind the St. John goal. It will be a boarding call. Number 8, Spencer Randall, gone to the penalty box. This time it will be a power play for Saskatoon, 5-on-4. St. John has to send another player to the players' bench. Tried to sneak 5 in out there. Didn't work. And that'll be cleared all the way down the floor by St. John. And they'll set up on the power play. Try and get it in over that blue line, then they'll have half the floor to work with. It's dumped in. It was not touched by anybody, so that will be a flooring call, a miscue there by Saskatoon. Didn't get it over the center red line before passing it in. It got by everybody. So the face-off deep in the Saskatoon end as they are on the power play. It's a 4-minute penalty, so still 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in their man advantage. No possession yet, and again it's rejected at the blue line. It'll come out and the face-off will be just outside the St. John blue line. Barker, long shot in, goes wide of the goals. Gammon at the point, his shot, that is stopped, and St. John able to get it out over center, which means Saskatoon will have to try and gain the zone again. They do quickly, and good play there. but they lose possession, and down the floor it goes. Goaltender out to play it. He will leave it for his defenseman, Barker. Barker walks it up the floor, gets it to center, and will elect to fire it in right on the goaltender. That'll get a face-off into St. John, and as Garvin is forced to hold on to it. All along the boards, kept in by Saskatoon. Gammon threw it across, picked up here in the corner by Morok. He has it knocked off his stick, and down the floor it goes again. Not much yet on this power play for Saskatoon. 2:18 left to go in the 4-minute penalty. Knapp faked the shot, then played it in. That's onside. Now they can set it up. This is Gammon over at the left point. Gammon shot right on goal. Went off the pad of Garvin, then just trickled wide of the post. And St. John will send it down the floor. Short-handed. St. John with a chance. Save made. St. John doing a great job killing this penalty. Now they go on the offense. All right, Saskatoon with it. Along the far boards. Gain the zone. Back to Gammon. Down into the corner. Goes in around behind the goal. St. John on it first. Stolen by Saskatoon. They'll set up along the boards. Long shot. That goes wide. Can't get it out. Shot right on goal. Save made. Rebound. They score. And we are tied at 1. Saskatoon tied up on the power play with 1:05 left to go in their man advantage. 3:10 to go here in the opening period. Again, we will be playing 3 periods of ball hockey. So back to even strength. Played in by Saskatoon. They take advantage of that power play. Didn't have many chances. That was really their only one good one, and they made good on. Here's Velasquez breaking in. Shot save made by Garvin. Nice move by Velasquez to drag the ball in around the defenseman. Got away a good shot. Garvin coming out top of the blue paint, makes the save. Doesn't allow a rebound. Face off to Garvin's left. Steffiuk won it. Barker won it to one time. The pass was in his feet. Plays it in behind the goal. Saskatoon looking a little revitalized after that power play goal. They were on the heels a little bit. Gave up a shorthanded opportunity. And there's another shot, another save by Garvin as Steffiuk let it go from the far boards. St. John on it. Hold it along the far boards. Cycle it down into the corner. Into the circle. Shot goes just wide of the goal. Bringing it out. Velasquez, who's had a good first period for Saskatoon. Oops. Clears it in towards the goal. Goaltender played it and it went up and out of play. That's going to be a penalty. Just the goaltender played it up and over the glass. So Saskatoon back on the power play. 2:01 to go in the period. 2-minute power play, or less, of course. St. John win the faceoff, clear it down the floor. Knapp has it back at the point. Sorry about that, folks. Looking down to check the roster, and the camera kind of dropped on me. Big save made by Garvin, and the rebound cleared by St. John down the floor. Beginning to develop a new appreciation for camera people. This is not easy. Of course, they don't have to do play-by-play while they're doing it. Anyway, play continues with Saskatoon on the power play. Goes down into the corner and around behind the goal. St. John get it. Clear it the length of the floor. Knapp will take it for Saskatoon to center. They get it in over the blue line, so now they can set up. This is Knapp. Hard shot by Steffiuk, goes just over the top of the goal. That did not miss by a lot. Knapp able to control it out at center. It's back to Knapp across. Steffiuk over the far side. In behind the goal, Gammon. Played down the floor, and that was touched by a high stick. Knapp trying to knock it down. So the whistle goes. That used to be a penalty at one time in the Canadian Ball Hockey Association rules. Play the ball with a high stick, it was a penalty. They changed that a couple of years ago to bring it in line with the international game. It's now played the same as you would see it in traditional ice hockey. Touched by a high stick, if the offending team touches it first, the whistle is blown and the faceoff goes back in their end. If the other team touches it, then play continues. Saskatoon with it, they'll walk it out. Time winding down here in the opening period. The buzzer goes. We'll take a quick 2-minute intermission. A camera person has shown up, thankfully. 2-minute intermission, then we'll be back with period number 2. 1-1 after the opening 15 minutes. Again, we are at 1-1 after the opening 15 minutes. Just our opening game of these national championships here in Fredericton. Got a camera person. Justine is on the camera for us, starting this second period. This is just the first of 28 games we're going to bring you here on AOTV at these national championships. 28 games in 4 days. Loaded up on Fisherman's Friend and ready to go. 7 games today on our webcast schedule. 8 tomorrow. 7 again on Saturday. And then we get to the medal Sunday. We'll have 6 games for you. 2 of the bronze medal games will be played at one of the other arenas. Chance for St. John. They throw it across. They score! And it makes it 2-1. Early, just 45 seconds into this second period. Underway again, 2-1 now. St. John leading Saskatoon. This is Oliver. His shot cleared away. Oliver's got his own rebound now along the far boards. Fed it in front. Picked up by Webster. He lost it. Brian Dick gets it out to center. Velasquez was tripped up, and that's going to be a penalty to St. John. That's their third penalty of the game. Saskatoon will go back onto the power play. Payne backhands it in, hit the linesman. Comes back to Payne. He'll go all the way back into his own end to Lyons. And he'll clear it down the floor as St. John killing off some time on this penalty. Minute and a half to go in the power play. Velasquez, it's Steffiuk, Gammon, Luce, and Barker. Barker's got it. He's the point man. Knocked off his stick. It'll stay inside the zone momentarily. Now it's brought out by Webster. He cleared in. Webster gets it over to Oliver, and a shorthanded goal makes it 3-1 for St. John. So a couple of quick goals here in this second period. Even strength goal, 45 seconds in, and now 2:13 into the period on a shorthanded goal. It becomes 3-1. So we hear from Napper, national sponsor for these national championships. Saskatoon still on the power play. They now trail it by 2. 43 seconds to go in their man advantage. The ball goes up and out of play. Just 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. Gauthier with a shot, or Gunther or other, and the save is made by Garvin. And just 1 tick on the clock left to go in the penalty to St. John. 11:41 to go here in the second period in our first game. Face-off win and a good shot. Hurts shot from the point by Barker and a good save made by Garvin. Penalties over. We're back to even strength. St. John bringing it in. They move it around nicely and a chance at the near post. The net has come loose. And that's the reason for the whistle. Another chance for St. John. That was kicked away. Ball bouncing around over along the far boards. Fenwick threw it into the slot. Around behind the goal. St. John continuing to control it. Shot hit the outside of the goal, came off the end boards right out in front. Picked up by Seth Knoll. Knoll couldn't get it out, kept in. Shot comes in wide of the goal again. Off the end boards, dangerously out in front. Finally reaching up and grabbing it is Langford Gasmo, and he's been under a lot of pressure here in this game, especially here in this second period. It's been all St. John here in the second. Velasquez able to just dump it out. Payne up along boards, brought in. This is Webster. Webster drop pass. Wrist shot there by Lyons goes wide. Picked up along the near boards. Brian Dick couldn't get it beyond center. It's cleared back in by St. John. Saskatoon with really no offense at all here in this second period. Webster with a shot. That's cleared away. On it first. Lyons. Threw it back towards the point. Unable to reach it. There was Clark. Knocked off his stick. Velasquez couldn't get it out. That's going to be a penalty now to Saskatoon. They'll touch it up, and the whistle goes, and St. John leading 3-1 will go on the power play. 9:04 to go in the second period. Be a tripping call. As they make that call, let's hear one more time from Napper. Power play, St. John, Minotauros. Fenwick. Long shot, save is made. And another power play goal, or at least a power play goal for St. John to add to their shorthanded goal, and they have now opened up a pretty good lead in this one. 4-1 for the Minotauros over the Viperkings from Saskatoon. And again, we are in New Brunswick, in Fredericton. This is the Grant Harvey Arena, home of the Fredericton Red Wings and the St. Thomas University Tommies. Player tripped up behind the goal, play allowed to continue on. Again, it continues to be all St. John here in this second period. Gallant shot went off a stick wide. Rooney's on it. Riley Rooney able to bring it around. Was on his backhand. Couldn't advance it. It's knocked off his stick to the boards. Shot was knocked down. Barker will pick it up. Backhand, weak one. That's intercepted. Shot off a stick goes wide. Waltz to the front of the goal, and that goes in, and it is now 5-1. St. John beginning to run away with it here in the second. That's picked off. Unable to bring it in, though, was Gallant. But again, St. John keep it in. They'll get it down in deep, racing after it. Jesse Kloos, he has it taken away. St. John come up with it. Walsh. That one off the side of the goal, comes here to the near boards. Gallant gets it to Randall. Randall threw it through the crease, was looking for Walsh. Walsh will chase it down along the far boards into the middle. Gallant shot doesn't get through to the goal. Stopped there, cleared away by Knoll. Velasquez. To the captain, Kloos. Again, not out. Stays in over the center red line. That's still onside. Gallant with a chance. He likes to make the pass. Up 4-1. Decided to be unselfish. Rooney, his shot. That was stopped. Cleared to the corner and then up along the boards. But St. John's stay on it. That shot wide of the goal. Finally, Saskatoon get control of it. Stefiuk knocked off his stick. Brian Dick follows up on it. Dick into the middle. Velasquez. He'll chase it down in the corner. Velasquez twisting and turning, getting out in front. They score! Great work by number 7, Joey Velasquez. And they get it back to a 3-goal deficit. That one's a little more manageable. 6:04 to go in the second. Saskatoon get their second goal of the game. Let's see if that gives them a little bit of life. Rooney fanned on his shot. Rooney comes back to steal it into the middle to Gallant. His shot was stopped. Marcus Payne with a shot right on goal. Save is made and held on. In behind the Saskatoon goal, Langford Gasmo has it again and holds on. Again, just our first of 7 games on our webcast schedule for you today. Coming up next at 10:35, we'll switch to the women's division, the women's B, St. John Thundercats against Saskatoon Prairie Storm. So another Saskatoon-St. John matchup coming for you next. Webster, shot, that got through somehow. Looked like a lot of traffic in front, but that got through to goal, and Langford Gasmo had to kick it away with the left pad. Lions leaves it for Oliver. Back towards the blue line, stolen by Maroc. He'll get the return pass. Maroc trying to cut inside on Clark. Clark stayed with him, and it was taken away by Randall. Pass beyond the reach of the St. John player over on the left side, so that'll be a flooring call against St. John. We'll come back down to our left. Face-off will be to the left of Zach Garvin in goal for St. John. Hasn't been too busy. St. John control it from the face-off. Oliver looking for Webster. Noel is watching him, and Noel comes away with the ball. Noel up through the middle, ball hopped over the stick of Gammon. Ben D. Get it out, and Brian Dick has it. I'm sorry, that was Coe. He lost it. Fenwick able to bring it right in towards the goal. Didn't get much on the shot, but he was allowed to walk right in. He came in off that left wing. Under 4 to play now here in the second. Randall will be waved out of the face-off circle. Coming in to take the face-off for St. John is Luke Walsh. Kept in here at the right point by D. That goes over the boards into the St. John bench. So the whistle goes. The face-off will come back inside the Saskatoon end. Velasquez. He's probably been the best player for Saskatoon in this game. Will clear it into the corner, and then he reads the play and picks it up over along the far boards. Velasquez, top of the circle, rips the shot wide. Kept in by Schwartz. Stefiuk doing good work, but then lost it to Walsh. Walsh lugging it out. Stops up inside the blue line. Shot right on goal. Played away by Langford Gasmo. Velasquez. He'll turn and wheel. Stops. Flips it high into the near corner. Getting back there first for St. John was Walsh. Velasquez. Turning. Shot. That was blocked by Rooney. Number 5, Riley Rooney. That's swept away from the front of the goal. Noticing we had number 4 down as Riley Rooney. Riley Rooney's number 5. Number 4 is Jack Dickey for St. John. So we get that corrected. St. John throw it around nicely. Diving out to play it off the boards was Langford Gasmo. Comes back in front, then to the near boards. On it first is Morak. In behind the goal. Cashton Dietz. Dietz up through the middle. Pass right onto the stick of Knapp. Knapp trying to get around the outside. He's got a little bit of room. Knapp forced in behind. Feeds it back towards the point. Nobody there except a couple of St. John players. Tipped ahead. Dietz has it for Saskatoon. Down the floor it goes. Wasn't touched. There'll be a flooring call against Saskatoon as we approach 1 minute remaining here in the second. 1:08 to be exact. 3-goal lead for St. John. We were tied at 1 after the opening 15 minutes. Gunther waved out of the face-off circle. Does not want to go. Didn't go without an argument. Of course, lost the argument. Clark just gets it into the Saskatoon end. We are under a minute to go here in the second. Morak knocked off his stick. He brought up by Dickey. To Gallant. Langford Gasmo plays it off the end boards. Noel. Half a minute to go here in the second. That's stolen out at center by Clark. Clark bringing it in. Back of the point, long shot ripped wide by Payne. Payne's got it again. Back to Clark. Tried to give it back to Payne. That was intercepted. Knapp with a chance. Waiting for some help. It comes. The person of Gunther, who shot, was played by the goaltender. Now another penalty coming up. It'll be another penalty to St. John. They have had penalty problems here in this game, despite leading 5-2. They did score a shorthanded goal earlier. This will be a slashing call. Just 0.3 seconds to go in the second. It'll be 4 minutes. So barring something really strange here in this last 0.3 seconds, it'll be a 4-minute power play, minus the 0.3, for Saskatoon when we come back for the third period. Gunther will take the face-off for Saskatoon. Really, the only opportunity is just shoot it right from the ball drop. The official's gone over to the timekeeper's bench to have a discussion about something. I'm saying 4-minute penalty, but I believe, if I heard the referee correctly when he came over to the bench, this may be 5, a major. Nope, just 4. It's right the first time. Never change a good mind. Misheard him. So 0.3, ball is dropped, buzzer goes. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, it'll be a power play for Saskatoon of the 4-minute variety as they trail by 3. A goal early in the third could get them right back in this one. We'll take a break. See you again in 2 minutes. .7 if we're going to be accurate. Left to go in the power play for Saskatoon. A very late penalty against St. John in that second period. They need to take advantage of this. They were on their heels through most of the second period. Trailed at 1.5 to 1. Saskatoon got 1 back. As I say, they need to take advantage now. But kiss that goodbye, folks. As Saskatoon picks up a tripping penalty. McLaren Barker tripped up Noah Webster. So now we go to 4-on-4. So all that talk of getting that early power play goal, scratch that for now. 2 minutes up on the board against Saskatoon. Still 3:44 to go in the penalty to St. John. We'll play 4-on-4. And barring any other penalties or goals, it'll be another minute and 44 seconds for Saskatoon on the power play at the end of this. Right in front, St. John with another chance. It's knocked off the stick of Ben D. Cleared down the floor. Have to check to see if Ben D is related to Jerry D. Very Canadian comedian. I don't know. Somebody will know. Steffiuk can't get it in, knocked off his stick. Here's Webster off the boards, working around Gammon. Webster takes it behind the goal. Flips it in front, it bounces around in the crease, and diving out to hold on to it is Langford Gasmo. First of 28 games. Just getting warmed up. Long shot from the point ripped in there by Riley Rooney goes wide. Gunther off the boards. Getting back there quickly to pick it up though for St. John is Marcus Payne. Quickly ahead. Good pass there to Oliver. Sam Oliver. Drops it. Walsh can't get a shot through and it's cleared out by Saskatoon. Still 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds, and Saskatoon will go on the power play. Walsh along the boards, watched by Schwartz. Oliver back. That shot, blocker save made by Langford Gasmo. It was Rooney with the shot from the point. All right, power play now for Saskatoon. Minute 35 to go in their man advantage. Cleared in by Gunther. Garvin had it hop over his stick. Long shot, rattles around. Garvin made the save and had a look behind him. Ball went off his pad up in the air. Some interesting pads he's wearing, a tartan color. Don't see that very often. Matter of fact, I'm pretty confident saying I've never seen it before. Under a minute to go now in the power play. They try and shoot it in. That does not get in. Whoa, a collision along the boards. And Gallant got his glove up into the face of Gammon. Is he going to go? Referee was standing right there. And the two players have words. And indeed, Gallant will go to the penalty box. So a 5-on-3 for Saskatoon. Saskatoon, the host city for the A Championships and the Masters last October. Just a discussion about where the face-off will be. It will be deep in the St. John end. So the urgency that much greater now for Saskatoon, trailing by 3. Two-man advantage now, 45 seconds left to go in the initial penalty. Barker, the right point. He'll elect not to shoot it. Close. Down into the corner. Barker fed it into the slot. Tipped there by Gunther over the top of the goal. Barker able to hold it in. Close. Pass just a little bit off the mark. Couldn't one time, and then the pass well off the mark that time. Down the floor it goes. That hurts Saskatoon's chances. Only 5 seconds to go now in the 5-on-3. Velasquez. That'll do it. Penalty's over. Gunther with a shot. Good save there made by Garvin. That will come out over center. Barker was taking his time going back, and chasing him quickly was Gallant. Scores! All those chances, all that power play time, nothing. And then a long shot looking to be a harmless one from outside. Beats Garvin, and it's 5-3. Still lots of time left as well, 10:25 to go. Saskatoon jumped a little early on the face-off. That was Morak. So Gunther has to come out. Morak wanted to take the face-off, but he was the player who violated, so he can't take it. Coming in to take it for Saskatoon was Knapp, number 11. And St. John control. Webster. Right in front, good poke check by Langford Gasmo as Oliver was cruising through the crease, sent down the floor. Once again, let's hear from our national sponsor, Napper. Napper, the manufacturer of some great ball hockey equipment, sticks, shin pads, shoes, sticks. That shot wide of the goal, came off the end boards. Langford Gasmo had to be quick. The net has become dislodged. So we get a whistle. 9:45 to go here in the third. Saskatoon able to get it out. Morak stumped in right on Garvin, and after that last one he gave up from well outside, he's not going to take any chances on this one. Covers it up. Both teams will make a change. Controlled by St. John. Quickly up the left side comes Lyons. Fed it in front, looking for Oliver. Oliver was poke checked again. Good play by the goaltender. He's made a couple of good poke checks recently. Keeping his team in this one. Now just down by 2. Oliver again, and there's the poke check again. Right on cue. Gammon. Drops it for Coe. Goes a little deeper. Gammon has it behind the goal. Gammon. Backhand out in front. Went by everybody. Oliver's got it out at center. And he's poke checked. Good defensive play by Schwartz. Again, Garvin not going to take any chances. Look out. Tried to knock it off his pads and a little trouble. Now he's got it. Gets it to his defenseman. Dickey. Into the middle, a shot that is deflected by Gammon, and Gammon gets it and gave it away. He had a good defensive play, but then turned the ball over. Schwartz with it behind his goal. That came dangerously out in front. Dickey was poke checked. Comes back to Dickey. Long shot wide of the goal. Rebound is cleared. But not outside the zone. Kept in by Walsh. Swept in front. Cleared out towards the blue line. Dick has it. Plays it over to the open side. Picking up there is Velasquez. Under 8 to play in the third. Velasquez poke checked. Schwartz back in his own end. Schwartz lifts it high in the air. Taken there by Dubé. Walsh. His long shot from outside the blue line went off the stick of Stefiuk and out of play. Last touch by the Saskatoon player, so the face-off will be in the Saskatoon end. Well, they're going to talk about it, but it was clearly deflected by Stefiuk. Yep, and that's where the face-off will be. Face-off win for Saskatoon. Ball is lofted out at center, and it goes all the way into the St. John bench. So the face-off will go right back down to the left of Langford Gasmo. That shot missed short side. Back at the point, D. And that's going to be a penalty to St. John. So the player knocked down the Saskatoon player just outside the blue line. Knoll was the player knocked down. Heading to the benches, number 3. I say number 3 because as I look at the roster, it's given for St. John. There was no number 3, so the unknown player headed to the penalty box. Cross-checking, so 4-minute penalty. It's his 3rd stick infraction of the game, so number 3 is gone from the game. 3 stick infractions, and you no longer able to participate. He's been ejected. So another opportunity here for Saskatoon. 5-on-4 power play. Face-off, though, won by St. John. It'll be, again, a 4-minute penalty. Stick infractions of 4 minutes. Offside. One of the Saskatoon players was already in over the blue line. The ball was passed in. 6:42 to go. 5-3 and a power play for Saskatoon. And the way face-off win for St. John, but in an attempt to clear it down the floor, it hit the beams here in the Grant Harvey Arena. So the face-off comes back down into the St. John end. Morak again trying to jump the face-off there on the right side. And as before, tries to go in and take the face-off, but not allowed. But face-off is won by Saskatoon. Good job there. Gunther. Shot off a foot, trying to bat it out. Was Dubé, and then he'll get to it himself. And he gets knocked down as he went in to chase after the ball, and number 11, Skylar Knapp, will go to the penalty box for Saskatoon. Twice now they've taken penalties while they've been on the power play, and that hurts, especially when you're down 5-3 with just over 6 minutes to go. Face-off will be now down deep in the Saskatoon end as we go back to even strength 5-on-4. That shot over the top of the goal. Gammon knocks it down and gets it out, but that will be no, they're going to wave it off. Thought that was going to be a flooring call against Saskatoon. Gallant shot, save made, and held on. 5:37 left to go now. That pass by Barker hit a St. John player in the back of the foot. Now they get control of it. Up ahead, Gallant. Gallant will chase after it. Gallant pass across onto the backhand, though, of Walsh. Couldn't get a shot away. Now he'll turn. Fired off his forehand. That went off the stick of Klaus in front. The defenseman for Saskatoon, so the faceoff will stay right there. 57 seconds to go in the penalty to St. John. 2:07 to go in the Saskatoon penalty. 5:05 to go in the third period. Marcus Payne has to go off. He's got trouble with his helmet. Couldn't get the strap done up, so he'll head off and be replaced. And the player who replaced him, Fenwick, has it. Shot off a stick. Out of play. That one off of Velasquez out in front. Gammon got to it first for St. John, couldn't get it out. Battling along the blue line, Luke Walsh. Gammon intercepted that, cleared it down the floor, will wave it off. Garvin leaves it for Fenwick. Fenwick to Walsh. Walsh up through the middle, gets around, couldn't get around the final defenseman, Schwartz. Schwartz headmans it. No further than the blue line. Gallant. So St. John now on the power play. 1 minute left to go in their man advantage. Let's turn that around. It's Saskatoon on the power play. shorthanded chance by Gallant. Hit the dasher and then went out of play. Saskatoon with the 5-on-4 advantage. St. John win the faceoff. They've won the vast majority of the faceoffs in this game. That's been a big part of their success, especially on the penalty kill. Walking it up, Barker gets to center. He likes to fire it in. Came off the end boards, and Garvin had to be careful. But the loose ball taken by St. John. Langford Gasmo tried to play it up towards Barker. Didn't get a lot on it. Barker hustles back to get it. Gammon not in over the blue line yet. Now it's played in, but back to get it is Fenwick. Fenwick turns and sends it down the floor. And Langford Gasmo around the boards to Barker. Barker tried to make the long pass up the blue line. That was rejected there. Penalty's over, back to even strength. Webster gets to the backhand. The ball is still loose in the crease, rattles around, and finally the goaltender will cover it up. So time ticking down now. 2:40 to go in this two-goal game. And coming up after this one, scheduled for 10:35 here in Fredericton in about 10 minutes from now. Game in the women's B, St. John Thundercats, Saskatoon Prairie Storm. So 2 games between St. John and Saskatoon to start things off in these championships. We are at the Grant Harvey Arena in Fredericton. There are 2 surfaces here. There's this one and across the way, just beyond the camera view. The other side of the complex is another surface where we are bringing you the game just with the visuals. And then at the York Arena across town, they are also playing some games. This is the main game or main rink for the webcast. And this is where most of the medal games will be played. A couple of the bronze will be played at the other surface here at Grant Harvey, but most will be played here on Sunday. 28 games in total to be played here at Grant Harvey over the next 4 days. We'll have them all for you. It's only 28 games in 4 days. Stopped at center by Rooney. Played in behind the goal. Under 2 to go. Gunther. Back to Knoll. Knoll off the boards. Tipped into the middle, but that's picked off, but then stolen back. Here's Fudge with a chance. He can't get a shot away. Fudge has got it again, or Gunther that is. His shot goes wide. Webster tried to get around Gammon. Gammon got his stick up a little high, inadvertent. And that'll be a penalty. The size difference between Gammon and Webster. So as Gammon heads to the penalty box, we're down to 1:25 to go. No urgency for St. John on this power play. Shot comes in over the top of the goal. Came off the end boards, hit the back of the goal. Fenwick puts it in along the boards. Back to Fenwick. D, shot goes wide. The St. John player heading for the far post, hoping to get a deflection, ran into the net, knocked it loose, so the faceoff will come outside of the blue line. 1 minute exactly left in this one. That's poke checked away. Garvin coming out. Gets there ahead of Stefiuk. D. Got it in over the blue line. Now it's knocked out over center. Dubé. Thrown in front. Gunther. Can't get it out. Velasquez, he lost it. It'll be swept out. Just 10 seconds to go. Fenwick will bring it back and he'll hold on to it behind the goal. Let the clock run out. And there it is, game number 1 done. Only 27 left to go. Final score, St. John Minotauros 5, Saskatoon Viperkings 3. We are going to take a short break. In about 10 minutes from now, we'll be back with game number 2 in our schedule. Again, it's a women's B game between Saskatoon, the Thundercats, and the St. John, sorry, let's switch that around, the St. John Thundercats and the Saskatoon Prairie Storm. All right, back in a few minutes. Stay with us. You're watching the Canadian Ball Hockey Association Men's BC&D and the Women's B National Championships from the Grant Harvey Arena in Fredericton, New Brunswick.